Okay, lastly, we're going to be looking at what happens if we have a coefficient out the front of our quadratic equation. So for our first one, A, we have 4x squared is equal to 20, and we have the coefficient of 4 out the front. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that coefficient first. We know that 4x means 4 times x squared, so we're going to divide both sides by 4. We're left with x squared is equal to 20 divided by 4, which is equal to 5. That means x is equal to plus or minus the square root of 5. Go back into your calculator, do the square root of 5 and hit execute. 2.2360. So 2.236. Now, we're only interested in rounding it to 2 decimal places, so let's just round it there. Now, because our critical digit 6 is greater or equal to 5, we're going to round up, and we're left with x is equal to plus or minus 2.24, and then 2 decimal places. Alright, looking at B, we have 7x squared is equal to 98. So we have to get rid of that coefficient, so we're going to divide both sides by 7. 7x squared divided by 7 just leaves x squared, and then 98 divided by 7 just leaves 14. Alright, that means x is going to be equal to plus or minus the square root of 14. So we're going to bring up our calculator and do the square root of 14. Okay, 3.74. So x is going to be equal to plus or minus 3.74 to 2 decimal places. C is 6x squared is equal to 50. So we're going to get rid of our coefficient by dividing both sides by 6. 6x squared divided by 6 is just x squared, and 6 doesn't go into 50, so we're going to write 50 over 6. That means x is going to be equal to plus or minus the square root of 50 over 6. You can also write this as plus or minus the square root of 50 divided by 6. It just has to be done, resolved before we do the square root. And most calculators will do this automatically, but you may need to put in 50 divided by 6 and take the square root of the answer. So let's do that on the calculator. We do the square root of 50 divided by 6. Hit execute, and we get this approximation. 2.88675136. Now we're only interested into 2 decimal places, so we're just going to write 2.886. Okay, so here's our second decimal place. Now because our critical digit here is greater than 5, we're going to round up. Okay, so that means that x is going to be equal to plus or minus 2.89, and we'll write to 2 decimal places. Looking at D, we have 5x squared is equal to 38. So dividing both sides by 5, we're left with x squared is equal to 38 over 5. That means that x will be equal to plus or minus the square root of 38 over 5. So let's put that into our calculator. The square root of 38 divided by 5, and hit execute. 2.756. 2.756. Now, our second decimal place is here, and our critical digit is here. Because our critical digit is greater than 5, or greater than or equal to 5, we're going to round up, so it's going to be x is equal to plus or minus 2.76 to 2 decimal places. Okay, that's it for this video. Hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.